gonna show y'all boys what it looks like to play against me. This message is for Wanye Robinson specifically. If he thinks he can just go against a god nigga like me, he has another thing coming. Man.
Don't forget the upcoming water bottle promotion. All fans will receive their very own Hawks logo water bottle. Just a reminder folks to make sure you feed your stickering giveaway. Come to the game and get a stickering of your favorite mascot, Harry the Hawk.
Oh, that was bad.
The National Basketball Association and the Atlanta Hawks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play, spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
A reminder that you can still get your tickets for any upcoming Hawks games at the ticket booth or on our website.
It's all good. All good.
Coming up next, the Lakers taking on the Hawks.
Let's do it.
For the Lakers, the stars have aligned, performing better than last season. You can feel the energy and excitement around this club as they continue their upward trend. Hawks, Lakers, just moments away right after this. It's Saturday night and live on Here Are the Starters for Los Angeles. We've got White. LeBron James is out there with 8. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Reeves in its shooting guard. And for the Hawks, Alexander Walker in its shooting guard and Reza Shea at the small forward. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. And it's McCollum in at point. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Johnson from outside. Good on the triple.
Well, Johnson should get credit right there for staying ready and making himself available off the ball.
Pulls from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. White's got his second bucket tonight.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
McCollum, rebounded by the Lakers. Win after win, these guys now have 9 straight.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while. That's a great way to start. 3 for 3.
Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Reza Shea has done a lot to quiet the doubters after being the #1 overall pick in 2024.
Well, in a draft without a lot of star power at the top, the Hawks took the kind of prototype wing you can't have too many of, and he has made good on that pick.
Nice spin off the left rim and in. MP's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Pass to Reza Shea. Back to McCollum. A 3-ball. Rebounded by DeAndre.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And so the ball out of bounds. Reeves touched it last. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to McCollum. Shoots over White. McCollum, no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now, here's MP. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. And the shot goes down.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Let's activate my badge. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Rizachet. Takes the three. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And when you don't play that often, it can be hard to read an opponent. Sometimes that's the great equalizer.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
Oh yeah, you've
He's
not
gonna
better
make
make
some
some game, bro.
adjustments to the game plan. And the Hawks
That
with a completely new group on the floor. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Marcus Smart's checked in for Jake LaRavia. And Doncic is subbed in for Austin Reeves. Now here's Kuminga. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Kispert. The Hawks again can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The three from MP.
Another badge activated. Another badge activated. Another badge activated.
Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well,
Got two
MP has
bags
been very
activated, bro.
aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. TJ McCollum, he's checked in for the Hawks.
I mean, it's
And the
not
Lakers
gold
also
or
making a
anything, but
change.
it's-
Austin Reeves is checked in for Marcus Smart. Here's Newell. Will it go? McCollum, no good.
Bad.
Yeah, if you get that close to the rim, you have to capitalize. Tough to see him come up short there.
White, good.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And it's McCollum off the drive. Kispert, wide open, he fires. Atlanta again, missing. MP outside. Launches it from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing.
Bro, I promise you, my threes are decent.
Go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Jalen Johnson comes in for Newell. Rizachet, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Kispert. The Lakers also making some changes. James checked in for Hachimura. Jake LaRavia comes in for Smart. And MP subbed in for Luka Doncic. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Alexander-Walker in at shooting guard and Rizachet at the small forward. And it's McCollum in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah.
White's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you see those dribble skills by MP, developing those tools to help beat defenders.
Pass to Johnson. Shoots over James. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Rizachet. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Back to you.
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu with the screen for Rizachet. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, Rizachet does a nice job of drawing the contact on his way up. Now a chance at the line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Austin Reeves. Now here's White, defended by Alexander Walker.
I don't know why I did it.
And there's the bucket from MP.
But that didn't work.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
35 seconds left to play in the first half. Alexander Walker. That one's in his first shot this game.
Yeah, those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
MP fires from way outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
You know what I'm saying? Is it good? I mean, does it look good?
Now, Reza Shea.
Yeah, which I think.
Clock at 6. Teardrop shot. And no good that time. And so it's MP making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And we'll be right back after this.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're getting lit up, not staying connected to the shooters, allowing too many good looks.
Yeah, and defensively, you got to fight over those screens better, and help has to come faster.
And that is it for halftime.
All right, they ain't really saying nothing for real. Nah, but ain't no like Shaq do be talking little greens on here sometimes.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams.
Like
one
they
side
never
trying to mount a
asked
comeback, one side
game.
trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman.
He will get crossed every time.
And this
he come
offense
against you.
continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got James, MP out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. I'm told now by our producer, do we have you guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big move.
Yeah, I gotta
Shams, we appreciate the update. The 3 from MP. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I thought I was going to be made.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Yep.
And it's Reza Shea missing.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And here's MP for 3. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 38 points.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Alexander Walker. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Everything, bro. I'm like,
Alexander Walker's got 5 now. On the wing, MP. He is guarded by McCollum. MP, no good. The Hawks trail by 20. Okongwu is now starting, Tim, and coming off the bench his first handful of seasons, I think got him ready for this role he's in right now.
He has been a good defender from day one, but his offensive game now starting to show some growth. He's stretching his shooting range, and he is showing you some growth as a playmaker as well. Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
I'm not sending the ball, LeBron. I'm not sending the ball, nobody.
Sweet move, driving to the basket.
Well, he's more than just a shooter. C.J. McCollum showing you he can also find a way to get inside and get it done.
White, wide open, he fires. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Johnson, that's for 2. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Lakers leading by 21. Here's White, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Pass to Riziche. Off target from 3-point range.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
The 3 from MP. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Made that.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure
And it was
on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Riziche with it. 6 points for him. Cullen passes to Johnson. Riziche wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the shot goes in.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Kicks it out to McCollum. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
That is great patience that time by McCollum. He waited until that opportunity opened up, and he utilized the pick and roll perfectly.
Here's Riziche. Two on the clock. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all.
What the fuck am I doing?
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
And it's such.
For a different look here, Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Jalen Johnson comes in for Newell. Riziche, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Corey Kispert. MP's checked in for the Lakers.
Yeah, we talk about MP's potential offensively. He just gets better and better.
The small and power forwards are Riziche and Johnson. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with McCollum. And it's Okongwu into the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
I love the mindset there from MP, coming right back with his own triple. You don't see that in a lot of guys his age.
McCollum passes to Okongwu. Pass to Riziche. Okongwu with a screen on Smart. And it's Riziche missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Lets the 3 fly. Another one goes. Incredible.
A 60-piece goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Raleigh is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by MP. LA has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
And that one's good. Reza Shane.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
White looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a...